Atlantic's Hurricane Alley is so hot from El Niño, it could send 2024 storm season into overdrive. Unusually high temperatures combined with the abatement of the El Niño southern oscillation could aid the formation of extreme hurricanes this year. The Atlantic's Hurricane Alley is already experiencing summer temperatures despite it only being February. And the unprecedented temperatures could be bad news for upcoming storm season, researchers say. Since March 2023, average sea surface temperatures around the world have hit record-shattering highs and are still climbing. The ominous ocean heating is being driven by accelerated global warming and the El Niño climate pattern. Since the 1980s, the world has been experiencing an increased rate of warming. The warming rate is not just simply increasing from year to year, though. What we see are phases of faster warming alternating with periods when warming is slower, Joel Hershey said, Associate Head of Marine Science Systems Modelling at the UK National Oceanographic Centre. The level of warming we see in 2023 and now in 2024 is remarkable, he said. Average sea surface temperatures are now roughly 68.5 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 20.3 degrees Celsius across the North Atlantic, a full degree higher than the 1981-2011 average. This includes the Atlantic's Hurricane Alley, a hurricane-forming belt of water that stretches from the west coast of Africa to Central America. Unbelievable. The North Atlantic sea surface temperature is now 4.5 standard deviations above the recent 1991-2020 climatological mean. Brian McNulty, a senior research associate in marine atmospheric and earth sciences at University of Miami, wrote on X, formerly Twitter. That translates to 1 in 284,000 year event. And yet, here we are watching it unfold, one day at a time, and this is deeply troubling, he says. And this increase in sea temperature could lead to more intense Atlantic hurricanes later in the year, when hurricane season is expected to start on June 1st and end November 20th. Hurricanes grow from a thin layer of ocean water that's evaporated by winds before rising to form storm clouds. Warmer waters give this system more energy, pushing this process into overdrive and enabling violent storms to rapidly take shape. Scientists previously found that climate change has made extremely active Atlantic hurricane seasons much more likely than they were in the 1980s. This is because while hotter oceans don't make hurricanes more frequent, they do make the stronger and fastest growing. 5 storms have blown at an unprecedented 192 miles per hour or more this decade, leading scientists to propose a new Category 6 strength to describe them. However, warm ocean temperatures on their own are not a guarantee for an active season, Hershey said. In addition, the vertical wind shear in the subtropics needs to be weak. If the vertical wind shear, the change in wind speed with height, is too intense, the stormy clouds are blown apart and no hurricanes will form. This is where El Niño could come into play. El Niño is a climate cycle where waters off the tropical eastern Pacific grow warmer than usual, affecting global weather patterns. It's linked with weaker trade winds around the equator, which raises average sea surface temperatures at the equator by 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit, or 1.5 degrees Celsius. The current El Niño developed quickly in July 2023 and is expected to last until June this year. During El Niño, winds in the Atlantic are typically stronger and more stable than usual, acting as a brake on hurricane formation. But if the climate cycle follows predictions and die down, or is it's replaced by El Niño, its cooler counterpart, it could make for an unusual stormy summer. The equatorial Pacific is likely to switch to neutral or La Niña conditions during summer and autumn, Hershey said, and if the anomalously warm Atlantic temperature persists during that period, we would have all the ingredients for a very active hurricane season. This is by Ben Turner on Live Science. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account, the daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.